Hello, happy Monday. I forgot to upload my Friday video, so I will do that today. So you're gonna get a double episode today. How lucky are you? So today I have already just gone to the gym and my best friend came, which was really exciting. And she's trying my gym out, so it was really nice to see her this morning. And I've just come to the studio to tidy up, and the person who used it yesterday left it in such great condition, and I'm just so grateful for those people who care for the studio that they booked and they put everything back. So I didn't really have to do too much tidying. My arm's getting tired holding this up. So today, I've got a bit of work to do. Oh, I should show you my nails, sorry. I don't know if you can see them, but I got chrome nails done. It's really, I don't know if the camera's picking them up, but they look so cool, and in different lights, they are completely different colors, and I just love them. I just love looking at them, so I love them. Anyway, today, yeah, I have a lot to do and I feel a little bit overwhelmed by it, to be honest. I have a Big Deal brand is starting today. I had one more person buy it over the weekend, which was really cool. Very happy about that. And yeah, that's starting today. So I'll be releasing the private podcast episode for day one and also opening up the Telegram channel. So that's exciting. And then I also have I have to record a podcast for myself and also prep tomorrow's drop for Big Deal brand. And then I also have a ton of client work, like some websites and brand stuff, and I don't know, I'm just feeling a bit overwhelmed by all of that because there's a lot of backed up stuff and I didn't get as much done, sorry, last week as I wanted with all of that. So I think today is going to have to be a primarily client work focused day with a little smattering of my stuff for Big Deal brand and my podcast. But other than that, I'm going to just get to work on my client work. Try and get this website out. That's really important. Should have been out last week. Should have been to the client last week. I know I'm not making any sense, sorry. And then I have to look over this branding, which I don't really like. The client was extremely specific with what they wanted, and I tried to give my guidance and thoughts on the direction, but they were very steadfast in where they wanted to go, and she's very happy, but I'm just not enjoying it. So I'm not liking that project because it's just not what I would have done for this business. Just feeling very uninspired with all that design work at the moment, but also at the same time feeling very concerned that I'm not really earning any money from other sources. So I'm going to see how Big Deal brand goes, and then I'm going to sell into something at the end of Big Deal brand. I'm going to sell into a particular program. I just need to see, what the people in there, where they're at, and what they need the most support with, and the kind of questions. Sorry, the kind of questions they're asking. And then I'll figure out what I want to sell into at the end of that. I honestly just feel so exhausted with business at the moment, content and, sorry, I think I don't know if I was on 0.5 Zoom the whole time, but I just put it back. Just making content, and I have to follow up with people, and I have to be constantly delivering work, and I have to be selling, and I don't know, I want to just be for a little bit. I want to just be and not have to do all of this. I sound so ungrateful and ridiculous, but I don't know, that's just how I'm feeling, and I think that's probably just because I'm still burnt out. And that's why I'm feeling like kind of resentful of it all. Even like when it comes to putting in work to make this pivot, I just can't find the energy. Like, I have been more energized the last few days, which has made me really happy. So I'm hoping that this medication the doctor has doubled for me has helped. But it's like, I'm not feeling motivated to work on the business stuff, even though I have some of that energy back for the last few days. I'm really not sure what to do about that. Like, and like my membership, I need to do work for my membership. There's stuff that I have to drop for the membership, and like, I haven't done that. And I've just had so many issues with the membership, like with the platform that I'm on, where people are having trouble downgrading their membership, upgrading their membership, cancelling their membership, all of these things. And I'm like, it's just too much effort for me. Like, too much, like, all of it is just too much work at this point. But I have to make a living, so I have to do work. Like, and I keep trying to remind myself of that. It's like, even people who have seemingly like easy jobs, like there's this influencer girl who I look at, and you know, it seems like she has an easy job, but when you think about it, she still has, like, she's doing vlogs like every week, so she has to be constantly filming and then editing and then repurposing all of that to Instagram and other platforms, and like, you know, working with brands and all that kind of thing. And like, yes, it probably is easy in the grand scheme of things compared to some other jobs, but it's like still work. Like, no one cannot do the work. Like, people still have to put work in, even if their job seems easy, even if they're making a lot of money. You still have to put work in, and I just keep trying to remind myself of that. But then I'm like, maybe I'm also just trying to make it too easy for myself, and I want to almost do nothing, but that's just not possible. I just think it would be a lot easier if this client work wasn't bogging me down. I just feel so bogged down by it all, and like uninspired by the projects I'm working on right now. And I hate feeling that way, but like, the projects at the moment aren't super aligned, to be completely honest. Like, the majority of them were when I booked them in, but as the projects have progressed, I've just become more and more detached from the project because of the changes and revisions we've had to make. And now I'm like, it's some Frankenstein thing that, you know, yeah, it looks good and like it's fine, but it's just not, you know, it could have gone a lot better. And yes, even the client's happy and everything, I don't know. I'm just waffling on. I just feel very demotivated to work on things at the moment. But like, part of me is like, it's just easier to just go back and start offering design stuff again. I really don't want to do that. And again, I'm just saying the same bloody stuff I've been saying on here for the last month, so I know it's tiresome. But yeah, when it comes to just taking action, I don't even know where to start. Like, honestly, I don't know where to start. And I hate feeling like that. And that's why I'm just like running around in circles, and I'm just, you know, chasing my tail with this client stuff, and like finishing all the odds and ends and planning and ideating, but there's no real action happening. Like, yes, Big Deal Brand is action, I guess, but even then I didn't take that much action. I should have been advertising that way more than I did. I haven't even sent an email out to my list about it. So I've barely put in any effort, and it's a miracle anyone's signed up. So it doesn't even feel like that action is enough to really move the needle and take me in the direction that I need to go. And like, what is the direction that I need to go? Like, the direction is, I want, like I mentioned in the last video, which would have just gone up before this one, I just want my like signature program, and I want a couple of pop-up things throughout the year. I don't really want to be doing design work. I just want money coming in every month from the signature program and my pop-ups. So I've like, and my memberships, I have the recurring revenue. I can do everything from my phone, because it's just like some calls, like not many calls, because I don't want many calls, but it's a couple of calls, It's Slack sort of coaching. It's all sort of stuff that I can do on the go and from wherever, and I don't have people chasing me for things and whatnot. And I'm still really enjoying the work, but I want to be working 4 days a week, like 4 hours a day, 5 hours a day if I can. Yeah, but that just feels so impossible. Like, it actually feels impossible. And I know it's not, because I see other people doing it. I know it's possible, but I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they did that. And now I'm like, because I don't have my coach anymore, I just finished with her on Thursday. And now I'm like, I don't know. I don't have anyone to really ask. Like, I don't have a coach to ask. Like, I have friends and my partner and stuff, but I don't have a coach to ask. And I'll be like, what should my next step be? But even, I guess, with the coach, I wasn't making progress. So I think it's a me problem. It's not anyone else's problem. I don't know how to take the action. I just feel like if I launched my signature group program now, no one would be interested. That's the problem. Because I could just whip it up, chuck it out there, but I just feel like there's not going to be interest. And that's the problem. So I guess if I'm trying to like work it out in my head at the moment why I can't take the step is launching that program, but I worry no one will be interested. So I need to work on getting people's interest up. So I need to focus my content, because the signature group program is going to be around building a brand that feels like you and that you're obsessed with and has elements of you in it. And you're not building it for your audience first, you're building it for you first, and then crafting your audience around that, essentially. So it's that's really what it's around. And then building like this brand universe, this brand world with sort of the messaging, and then the tone of voice, and like the emojis and the theming and all these other things. Like, we're not looking at visual design, like we're not designing anything in this program, but we are looking at how the brand can be represented visually and verbally as well. So I need to, like, because that's the thing I really want to be pushing at the moment, that I feel really passionate about, is creating a business that you love and a brand that you love and you're obsessed with, and you just you can back yourself because you love your brand so much and it's so dear to you. And so if I want people to be interested in a group program like that, I really, like, then I'm like, would people be interested in that at all, even if I warmed them up to it? Like, I don't know. Because like all the other group programs I see are like more tangible, like, oh, we'll rebuild your business to suit you, or we'll launch a group program, blah, blah, blah. So maybe I need to come up with more of a like tangible transformation almost. But then I need to make content around these topics to get people interested in the topics, and to position myself as an expert in the topics before I launch the thing. Otherwise, people won't be interested at the end of the day. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll relook at what this program, I'll try and carve out half an hour today to relook at this program, see if I can give it some kind of tangible transformation, and then look at how I can start, like what kind of content topics I can start sort of posting around to build interest in this, and what I can start posting on stories to build interest in this before I actually launch it, so then people will be interested when I launch it. I think that's what I need to be doing. Okay, thank you. You've helped me work on some action steps. But see, it's still just like, that feels just like, oh, I'm planning and I'm not actually taking action. Like, that's planning. But then I feel like I still need to do that, so then I can actually be like, okay, these are the content topics. Now I'll prep and plan the content and post the content in relation to those topics. Because otherwise I won't know what to post if I don't plan this. So that's the thing, I think, is that I do need to do some of this planning. But then I'm like, am I kidding myself? I always get stuck in this planning trap, but I need to, I think, just spend half an hour and be like, yep, that's it, done, now take action. Create a post, put the post up. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Sorry, I've been waffling on for so long. You're amazing if you've sat through this. So I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a great start to your week.